Dads, what's the craziest thing your kid blamed on the dog? I walked into the kitchen and immediately knew something was wrong. My son Trent was standing by the fridge eating cereal. Not weird, except he was eating it dry, with his hands, staring directly at me like he was trying to telepathically convince me everything was normal. I said good morning. He said good morning back, but in that voice people use when they're definitely hiding a felony. Then he goes, "Hey Dad, have you been in the garage yet?" I stopped pouring my coffee. "No." "Why?" He nodded way too fast, like a bobblehead in an earthquake. "No reason, just wondering." "Cool. Okay, love you." Then he bolted upstairs. Not walked, bolted, like his life depended on me not asking follow-up questions. So obviously I went straight to the garage. I opened the door, flicked on the light, and just stood there trying to process what I was looking at. My entire toolbox was knocked over. Wrenches, screwdriver, hammers, all scattered across the concrete like someone had a breakdown in Home Depot. And my car had a dent in the driver's side door. Not a scratch, a dent. The kind of dent that looks like someone backed into it with a riding lawnmower or threw a bowling ball at it during a mental health crisis. I stood there for a solid 10 seconds just blinking. Then I yelled, "Trent, get down here!" Silent. "Trent." I heard shuffling upstairs. Then the slowest footsteps known to man. He came down looking like he was walking to his own trial. I pointed at the garage. "Want to explain?" He looked at the mess, looked at me, looked at the ceiling like God was about to bail him out, and then said, "It was the dog." I blinked. "The dog?" "Yeah, our dog, Biscuit. The 9-pound Shih Tzu who's scared of the vacuum." He nodded confidently. "Yeah, he went crazy." I crossed my arms. "So you're telling me Biscuit knocked over a 40-pound toolbox, scattered every single tool, and then somehow dented my car door?" Trent didn't miss a beat. He's stronger than he looks. I just stared at him. He stared back. This kid was fully committed to the bit. I said, "Trent, Biscuit weighs less than a gallon of milk. How did he dent my car?" He shrugged. "I don't know. Maybe he jumped off something." "Off what? A trampoline?" "Maybe." I rubbed my face. "There's no trampoline in the garage." "Well, maybe he brought one in." At this point, I wasn't even mad anymore. I was impressed by the sheer audacity. I walked over to the car, crouched down, looked at the dent, and said, "This is shaped like a bike handlebar." Trent went pale. "Okay, so maybe I was riding my bike in the garage." "Why were you riding your bike in the garage?" "Because it was raining." "It wasn't raining. It might rain." I stood up. "And the toolbox?" He hesitated. "I may have crashed into it."